move past Africa, past India, past China, and up to Greece, because Greece is awesome. Greece was over here and was composed of a bunch of city-states, which means it was not one united country or landmark or anything. They were just, city-states. So the famous city-states was Athens and Sparta. So Sparta was a rigid slave-holding dictatorship built on the blood of slaves. They took their men at about the age of boys at the age of 7, and they were forced into the military, where they were trained for about 10 years and were released into the army. And they had a huge army. Indeed, they tried or to conquer everyone. Over here. And their most famous rival was Athens. Athens had a great military, so they controlled the Mediterranean, which meant they controlled trade, which meant they were very rich. Athens was also intellectually and culturally advanced, because Athens was just that cool. Anyway, one of the most famous conquerors come out of there was Alexander the Great, and he was indeed great. He conquered everything from the Persian border, somewhere over here, from Persia, somewhere over to the border of India. And yes, that is a lot of territory. As he did this, he spread and preserved Greek culture, which then melded with other cultures and was called Hellenistic, which was the era, was called the Hellenistic era, which means Hellenistic, means combination of Greek and other people's, art. There's a word there, guys, just in case you didn't know that. So, today, we're going to talk about Rome. And everyone's like, Rome, and that is true. They would totally kill that. Anyway, Rome was somewhere here, and they conquered Italy army with their huge army. That was very efficient. No one had ever seen such an efficient army for a long time or ever. No one's really sure because no one really cares about anyone except for Rome. Anyway, so citizens were forced to fight without pay, and they had a huge army, like huge, with lots of people in it, which means they were very, very effective. Anyway, they conquered lots of people. But even though they may have been big and bad and mean, they treated them fairly well. They were allowed to keep their customs, their religion, and even their own government system. So basically, Rome just ruled through the government that was already in place. Tribune was something that also occurred in Rome, and it was the first ever of its kind. So, in the first Tribune, we have 3 people, and none of them mattered except for Julius Caesar. And he did not all of it. All the other guys, yeah, they died. He didn't kill them, but they did die. So Julius Caesar was the head of the army, he was general, and he was like, well, I'm gonna take a lot of power and stuff. And then the government said, and Rome was like, Julius Caesar, you can't take all the power. And he's like, yes, I can. So and he marched his army into Rome, across this river, and no one had ever done that before. They weren't supposed to do that. You were not supposed to ever bring your army into Rome, but he did, and he became a dictator. And so the people over here, they're like, no, you can't do that. You're not going to kill us all. And they're like, we're going to kill you. So he killed Julius Caesar by stabbing him multiple times. And he did involve Octavian, who was Julius Caesar's nephew, who later became Augustus. And Mark Antony, he was important because he had an affair with lovely Cleopatra in Egypt. So Octavian brought in an era in Rome called the Pax Romana, which meant Roman peace. This lasted for about 300 years under a series of strong rulers, and then bad stuff started happening. Ottoman, they started taking over everything, and then imposed lots of taxes, which was bad because people weren't in good condition anyway, and so more taxes just meant they were more poor. And then there were a bunch of power struggles which weakened the empire, and there were also the social gaps in Rome increased by a lot. And then came the bread and sweets, which is my absolute favorite part of Rome. And in it, you had gladiator fights and lions that would eat Christians. And why would they eat Christians? Well, Rome had been waging a war against Christianity since Christianity formed. So basically, for a long time, Rome was like, no, you can't. Christianity can't be here. And Christianity was like, yes, you can. So, Rome persecuted Christians. And they were like, and so, if the Christians would renounce their faith, they were sent to gladiator fights that were meant to entertain the people. And a lot of Christians didn't, so they died. Until Constantine, who was emperor, was baptized on his deathbed. He was the first emperor of Rome to be Christian, even though he died like a few minutes later. Anyway. And then, a while later, Christianity became the religion of Rome. Anyway, back to bread and circuses. Why? You ask, is this my favorite part? Well, because bread and circuses were meant to distract the Roman people from the fact that it was fall. Because it was. Fall. And so, yeah. In the bread and circuses, people killed each other. And, as you may have heard, there's a book called and in it, they do exactly the same thing. So instead of gladiator fights, you had people killing each other. Which is basically the same thing, they just had names. So they all died.